steam gets pushed down to here, and then we've got 300 odd kilos of steam, 400 kilos. Holy shit, dude, you're like a scientist now. Underwear, how's it going, mate? How are you, buddy? All for the power of steam, exactly. This was me. Let me just explain. Yeah, you can see some of our magma's turned into igneous rock now. But the igneous rock is still 1400 degrees, you know? So it's cooling a little bit because we need it to cook our steam. But these toggle on and off, as I say, as needed. This whole build, let me just explain. This whole build was built because it was a new piece of kit in the game that I wanted to tinker with. Just like all these other builds up here. Just 1 second, by the way. Underwear. I should really address this. How the fuck are you, mate? I don't see you enough. How are you? Are you still streaming? Where have you been? How is the family? Sorry, I just wanted to get out of my system. When the turbine first came out, I did a really easy build. And this is on YouTube as well. You can see this build, but this is the old one. It doesn't work anymore. The first thing I wanted to do was figure out how this thing worked, which is why I use debug. Figuring stuff out. Because there's no point building something like this in a normal game that then doesn't work when you build it and spend hours upon hours of real life time building it. So this was my first test. This was my second test to make it bigger. This was my third test to make a big boy. This was powerful. This worked like a trooper. And then this was my final, most efficient test, really. But again, doesn't work anymore. This was really clever. I was quite happy with this, but alas, it does not work. Very simple, but pretty snazzy how the temperature and stuff worked in here. I was using oil as like a gas steam preventing barrier that was also cooling steam down. Pretty cool. And then yeah, from that we ended up at this. So yeah, that was that basically. But it's on YouTube if you want to have a look in your own time. Go for it. You'll probably have me stuttering and stammering on YouTube as well because I was half asleep when I recorded the video. But oh shit. Which is even worse than before, if you can believe. Mind and stuff though. This is 30 quid. Underwear. Sorry to hear that, buddy. That's the positive motivated. Oh mate. Get on the Discord at some point. We need to catch up. We need to catch up, buddy. Just doing a bit of Subnautica recently, that's all. Played a bit of Subnautica myself recently, man. Really chill game. Really enjoyed it. Fair enough, I'll check it out. Cool, Carmel. And if it helps, it helps. I did post it on the Clay forums and it didn't get much attention, if I'm honest, so I sort of posted it and was like, yeah, if people want to know it's there, sort of thing. But if ever anybody asks on stream, it's easier for me to just show you the build. Like, it's just easier. But that's that. We'll probably try and build something, but I don't know yet. It took a long time even in debug. So, couldn't your system also work as a water purifier, sending contaminated water and output steam? It could indeed, yeah. And I checked, I can actually keep the room underneath the temperature that I can use auto sweepers to collect the dirt as well. So yeah, find any key. Sorry, your name was really dark. Yeah, totally can. You can use it as polluted water just as easily. And then you get dirt as a byproduct. And if you set some conveyors up in the room with an auto sweeper, you get a new dirt supply as well. So yeah, totally. But the key is to separate the rooms. Preheat your water before it even hits your system. Separate your boiler from your cooker. The cooker's the magma. That's what goes above and beyond your tepidizer temperature. Separate them all. Keep them as individual. But yeah, welcome to the stream, buddy. Totally good point, yeah. Try to get in when you're online. Stop being GMT. God! Sorry, underwear. It's just how the sun works. I can't help it. I'm on my second or third base at this point. I can't do everything live rather than go into debug. Debug helps with the theory crafting, Caramel, that's all I'd say. My current base is 4782 days. I'm a bit hesitant to restart. It's a giant mess of a base, but it's mine. I know what you mean. Gets your own print on it. I know what you mean. Saturnus, good evening, buddy. How are you? How's it going, bud? I was looking at a post of yours earlier, or a post that you'd had some input on about batteries. Oh shit, we're out of power. Speaking of batteries, we're out of power. It was to do with using smart batteries to charge full batteries, but I couldn't. Oh, Crown and Aces, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, it was to do with charging batteries beyond 50%. It's just basically power shut-offs with heavy watt wire, but I couldn't be asked. But I was reading your input You didn't seem best pleased. Got a line, a possible dream job. Child welfare is involved with my kid again. That sucks, underwear. That sucks, buddy. I hope everything sorts itself out for you, man. Jesus. I have a mate that has the same problem. He's had the same problem since his kids were born. So I do totally, you know, I can understand your pain a little bit. Ironsides, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you? It's how the sun works. Stop perpetuating the flat earth conspiracy. Shut up. I'm pretty engrossed trying to learn everything about the game. Well, you've got a few people here that have played a lot of this game. I think probably our resident robot Maximus Prime has probably put the most hours into this game of anyone, without a shadow of a doubt. I reckon if I pooled my time spent on the forums plus my game time, I'd probably shit all over him. But he does spend way more time in this game than I do. I'm currently at about 1,700 hours. I wouldn't mind betting Mex is probably 2k plus now. Easy. How many hours are you at, Mex? I'm gonna guess you're at about 2,100 or something like that. That's my guess. 2191. Fucking hell. You've put 2,200 hours into this game. That's amazing. I've put 1,700 in and that makes me a little bit sick. Right. We're doing sweeping at the minute, so I just need to sort of lead them to it. Stress is starting to creep up a little bit. Immune system I don't really care about for now. It's because they're working up here where there's a bit of slime lung. But that little bit's sorted soon. I just don't understand why it's a hard principle to grasp. Batteries waste power, ergo you use as few as possible. It's that simple, really. I'm good, by the way. My team won today at home. At long last, I can't complain. Nice, Turners. Yeah, gone are the days of massive battery banks, to be fair. I used to build monstrous ones, but I still have quite a few, but most of them are on circuits now. Like, I don't think that's too many for my main battery storage. I think that's fine. I think that's okay. And they're all only going to charge 50% as well, so fuck it. Yeah, you seem to get a little bit salty trying to explain the concept. It tickled me up a little bit, I must be honest. I like it when people other than me get salty. What's going on here? Is this because it's power? Yeah. How are we doing for coal? 2 tons of coal! Oh shit! We need to dig some coal. Operation... Get the fucking coal. Jesus! Right, I'm gonna dig all this out. Christ. We can put you there, put you there, and then we'll do the same over here. Something like this. Bastard fucking plant. Operation Colgate. Actually, let's dig all this shit out whilst we're here as well. Bleakers, good evening. How's it going? I'd use one smart battery for that setup, mate. No more is really needed. It's because I want them on different things. So this is natural gas, this is hydrogen, this is coal. I want them to come on at different points. 653 since December the 3rd. Holy shit. Feed the hatches. Yeah, I know, Mex. Let's build this door and feed them. Fuck it. We'll deconstruct this crap as well. You know, mate, I get carried away reading chat and stuff. The base sort of goes on the back burner for a bit. 653 hours since December 3rd. That is impressive, in fairness. That is a level of no lifery that I can get behind. I like that. Right, go pay your shit. There we go. Okay, we'll get them in there. So, this is where all our hatches are. I don't think we've got any others anywhere, have we? I think that's literally all of our hatches now. You're meant to be a briar. So I can put in there. I think that's all of our hatches. We could probably get rid of these small batteries now. These were Saturnus's punching bag suggestion, which I don't know if they ever actually did kick the shit out of them. Right. I'm going to leave these here for a second whilst I do this, I think. So let's do this as well. And then this needs to be knocked out. So we'll knock out that gas pipe. Put a bridge here. And we'll take this bridge and swap it around. So we can clear this pipe and then I can deconstruct it. But I'm probably going to want to make this pipe the focus. Actually, I'm going to change this around a little bit. I want this to be the primary connection. And this to not be. It's about 29 days playing, 24/7. Holy shit. That's some poor Duke Noir. I knew somebody was going to pick up on that then. I looked at the base then and was like, shit, we've still not done these. And I knew somebody was going to pick up on it. Okay. Do we have anyone assigned to art? We do not. Do we have a resident artist? Max is one of my farmers. Ruby. Oh, but I do like building. Okay, Ruby, you're going to come do some art. Should we use Max? Only got 2 farmers. Let's use Ruby. She's going to be our architect, art supreme. Let's let her put her hat on. Did she manage to get a hat on, I wonder? No, it's pending. Okay. Something you might want to know, in my live build, I was using the slicksters to produce oil and consume carbon dioxide at the same time. They worked great for a long time, and at around 2,500 days they all died. I think there was some sort of actual lifespan, such as production cap built into creatures. No, there isn't, Caramel. It's probably temperature, mate. Probably temperature. By how many degrees is water cooled in Occupational? 14. Let those French beret wearing poofs into the base. Jesus, Saturnus. I assumed it was environmental at first, but it wasn't. I spent about 6 hours reloading and changing the environment, but they would still die. Oh. Could you show me what you do with the water from the geyser? Vicious, nothing much really, mate. It literally goes from geyser to toilets. And electrolyzers, that's it. Not much at all. We're not cooling it or anything, so geyser water at the minute, we keep it hot. There's no reason to cool it. Wasn't the temperature was 85 degrees Fahrenheit. You should submit your save file, Caramel. Find a save file just before it happens, and if it happens every time, submit that save to the forums. Because that's weird. They certainly don't have a lifespan or anything, not that I'm aware of. Unless that's something they've stealthily introduced. Which is possible. They do like to do that occasionally. Oh, our artist, that's what we were doing. Ruby. Let's get you being very arty. There we go. Ah, standard. Let's follow it for a minute. Happens every time, literally the same day, about 40 times regardless of changes. I'm sad. Oh, that sucks, Caramel. I mean, that's what I plan to do. I plan to feed excess carbon dioxide to slicksters, but that sucks. I wonder what could have caused that. I'm half French, screw you. Are you French Canadian, I wonder? That doesn't count. I would have thought the only thing that could have done it, Caramel, would be temperature. Like a sudden spike in temperature can do it. Nice, Nash. Hadn't changed for 1,000 days. You've not done something catastrophic like drop liquid oxygen on them something by accident, or you know, like liquid chlorine drip down from a cold biome above or something. I mean, I don't work in Fahrenheit, so I don't know what 85 is. 85 is too cold as far as I know. I keep them above 40 and they still live. Yeah, haven't they got the same temperature range or similar temperature range as morbs? Because I think morbs need to be above 40 odd. I normally consult the wiki with things like this. I know puffs can go down to like -30, so can hatches. But I don't know about slicksters. You know what? Fuck that. I'm just going to pump water into the nullifier room in small packets and transfer snow into my tank with the conveyor. You can do that even. If you heat up the snow en route as well, when it comes out your conveyor on the other side, it'll be water. 85 is 29. They may need to be above 30. Have you consulted the wiki? Let's have a look. Let's see if it's even updated on the wiki. They're normally woefully out of date with this game. Oni wiki slicksters. Survives 35 degrees to 160, apparently. Who knows if that is true? The wiki for this game is not the best. Survivable 35 degrees C to 160 degrees C. So it says. Let's have the save. Let me check now. Okay, buddy. Right. What else is going on? We're building the pipe. We are building the conveyor. We can reach all that. That's fine. This will have a circuit. Just needs to get this bit done. And then this pump can be done. We can pump away this water. I don't know if there's any more water I'm going to want to collect from up here, so we'll wait for now. This all needs... I need to make sure this is all abyssal, actually. Fuck. That's fine. Nothing left to sweep in there, is there? Oh, there is there. We'll sweep you. That should be that. That's done. That's done. That's done. You're going to be like a 1. Prioritize all these to a 2. Nice. Cool. Coal. Jesus, I've just realised I really need to sort some coal out. Did they dig all this? They did. Fuck. Right, hatches. Let's dig you. Let's deconstruct you. Let's dig you. Get that tile built. I should probably close off the bottom of the base now, but not really wanted to. So we can reach most of this apart from that tile, so I'll just build a little ladder here so we can get that. That should be fine. That and that. CO2 wise. Waiting on that being built. I've probably not got access for anybody to come and build that, so I'll sort that in a minute. In fact, let's give Bird access. Oddly enough, they poop crude oil at 30 degrees. So their poop is low temperature and their own lower say temperature. Yeah, I've noticed that before. You can use their poop to cool down the oil biome if you pump in hot CO2. It's weird. We'll do a second tank next to nullify all melted ice pumped main tank. Cooling geyser water by 14 degrees, not very much for raw heat. It's a waste to pump it through 2 or 3 apertures. The best thing to do is just cool small amounts of liquid for what you need. Don't worry about trying to cool a big fuck off tank. There's no point. No point at all. Just cool what you need, or make peace with exploits and use the easiest exploit in the game. They're your options, basically. I don't like to use exploits ideally to cool water. I just avoid cooling water as much as I can. I'm going to have to at some point, but I'm going to try and do it via other means. Do I care about this? I don't know if I do. I don't want you to go in here. I don't really want you to go in there. I want you to do this. Oh, do I need to apply? Do I need to assign somebody else to do it? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Do you not remember the infamous doors? Infamous doors. Are we talking like break on through? What do you mean? No, I don't. Which doors are you talking about? Oh, the doors with the hole underneath the tile. Oh yeah, but that was something everybody was using, let's face it. That was just too easy. That was too easy not to use. You'd be a moron if you didn't use it. And to be fair, I was a moron for some time, because I resisted using that exploit for a long time. For those of you that might be a bit newer to the game, there used to be an exploit where you could build a door like... where have we got a tile missing? You could build a door like that, and as long as it had a gap of air below it, or a gas tile below it, they could get through it. Was it like that? I think it was like that, wasn't it? So you'd still get the bonus of having a mechanised airlock, like your gas wouldn't move, but they could hop underneath the door. It was naughty. Very naughty. But thankfully they did remove it a while ago. Okay. Are these vents anywhere near overpressurized? How much gas is it? 1.5.